The hype continues. Hey, what's up guys? It's Dynasty back with another MultiVersus video because since the gameplay trailer for Jason Voorhees dropped today this morning, there has been a ton, and I mean just so much new content to actually sit down and discuss. For starters, the entire first season Battle Pass has now been revealed, including every single new skin you will unlock in this Battle Pass, and I think we all know by now, but in case you haven't heard, the Battle Pass for Season 1 of The Return is going to be free if you are a returning MultiVersus player. If you played back in 2022, it is free alongside Jason Voorhees and Banana Guard. So get excited for that. Also, we got some new details about some perks for the Joker, for Jason. Also, Jason has two more skins that weren't showcased in this trailer. One's Matrix themed and one's cell shaded like a comic book. It looks pretty cool. And speaking of the Matrix, we get our first look at Agent Smith, and he's rocking a gun. So seems like he'll be shooting some projectiles in his gameplay, and it also seems like there's going to be Matrix-themed skins for several characters on the game's roster. Overall, just a ton of stuff to unpack. That's just a glimpse of it. So if you're excited for that, if you're excited for Jason Voorhees and everything in between, do me a solid. It takes you a second. Please drop a like on the video again. Thank you guys for showing your love on the channel lately. I love this game. I'm glad it's back. And without further ado, let's see everything of note that's been discussed and revealed and leaked since this trailer this morning. Let's kick things off with some new skins for Jason Voorhees. Here is a first look at the cel-shaded costume for him. The cat came out and said, "You thought Uber Jason was all we had in store? Nah, let's give the people something a little extra. Hashtag MultiVersus." So seems like not only are we getting a new Batman cel-shaded skin, but even Jason Voorhees, and I'm sure some other characters in the roster as well. This skin looks fucking sick! And just in case you want to see a higher definition look at the Jason X Uber Jason skin, there is a new image shared by Ajax. Uber Jason invites his pals to mess with the locals, and he won't stop singing that song, thinking he might smack him out the skies. The face only a mother could love, or I guess, does that work for Jason? Come on, dude, this is sick. And while we're here, they also shared this card dedicated to Jason Class Tank. Fear the 13th, a 3-hit combo that ends with a grab and toss opponent away. The Crunch Time, charge a gruesome attack that launches opponent skyward. Misstep, step into the mist and teleport forward, forcing opponents back. Now, if you missed my reaction towards the end, actually watch an IGN video breaking down his gameplay. So all of this actually showcased a bit more in depth than that. Go watch it if you've not seen my reaction. Now, when it comes to new skins for the entire roster, here's a look at all the new skins like I mentioned in the first season of the Return of MultiVersus. First things first, I'm pretty sure this is being dubbed Amazon LeBron. You unlock this at level 13. Honestly, I don't think it's too shabby. Looks like a DC character. He's about to go kick some ass alongside Wonder Woman and Batman. Next up, we have Stripe right here. This is being dubbed Biker Stripe. You unlock this at level 21. Next up, speaking of Jason, this could be Matrix Code Jason that you unlock at level 38. And like I said earlier, it seems like a lot of these characters are going to have this Matrix theme. Next up, you have this all-new skin for Rain Dog that you unlock at level 42, being dubbed the Tycoon Rain Dog, and he's got some toast hovering above his head. What a dapper-looking dude. Next up is this skin right here for Velma, being dubbed the Explorer Velma skin. You unlock this at level 50. She looks like she and Indiana Jones are about to go explore the Temple of Doom. Next up, you have this skin for Jake, being dubbed the Muddy Jake that you unlock at level 58. He's got mud on him. Muddy Jake. Then at level 62, you unlock the Tasmanian She-Devil, and, you know, seeing him do a tornado in this, pretty based. I kind of think this might be my favorite one of the Battle Pass outside of the Jason Matrix one. Level 67, you get Wedding Steven. He's, again, just like Rain Dog earlier, looking nice and dapper, about to hit up a wedding in MultiVersus with the tux on. Then last, but certainly not least, what everybody wants to know, level 70 is Uber Jason, based off of Jason X. And again, these are all the skins you will unlock if you do finish the Battle Pass, which is free if you're a returning player. And like I mentioned earlier, it seems like the roster will continue to get these Matrix-themed skins because look at Rain Dog. He's ready to dodge some bullets in slow-mo. Honestly, this is pretty sick. Same can be said for Shaggy. Shaggy's entering the Matrix. We'll give some love to some of the leakers. First up is Shaggy Leaks. Came out and shared it looks like as a part of Agent Smith's MultiVersus Seasonal Rift, there will be Matrix Code-themed character skins. So you get one for Jason, you get one for Shaggy, you get one for Rain Dog, probably some more. So shout out to Shaggy Leaks for sharing this. Seems like there's even some for the Iron Giants. And again, our first look at Agent Smith. Dude, he looks a lot better than I thought he would. It translates very good from the cinematic trailer to actual in-game. Here's another skin that I don't think was already in the game for Wonder Woman. She's glowing red. I'm not sure what this translates to, but this image is floating around. And speaking of Agent Smith, he uses a pistol. In the same tweet from earlier, Shaggy Leak shared this image right here. It says, "Operator, we've got an agent," and he's wielding the pistol. So projectile heavy, maybe? Not sure, but cool to see what he looks like in game, and I'm pretty excited for those Matrix-themed skins for the whole roster. So like I was saying earlier, the full battle pass has been revealed. I'll have a link to this post from the MultiVersus subreddit sharing all these images so you can check it out yourself. But apparently it's also coming from Bugsby, so shout out to Bugsby for sharing this stuff. And here we go. Let me go ahead and hide myself so you guys can see. This is going to be your first screen from 1 all the way up to level 10. Again, we already went over all the skins, but everything in between is right here. Next up is your second tier from 11 all the way up to 20. Honestly, not too shabby. Glad to see a lot of the new currency will continuously be rewarded to you. As for making our way halfway through from 21 to 30, this is what it looks like here. So at least you're getting at least one skin every 10 levels or so. That's not too shabby. Then from 31 to 40, again, a bunch of currency. You get your Jason skin at 38, we showed you earlier. Hit your milestone at 40. And then from 40 to 50, this is what it looks like. Then from 50 to 60, this is where things start to spice up a little bit. And then from 60 to 70, to cap it all off, it's pretty much dedicated to Jason near the end. Now, I'm pretty sure in the subreddit they broke down exactly what every single one of these is. If you want to check that out yourself, again, I'll have it linked down below. Shout out to Bugsby for sharing this. Going back to Shaggy Leaks, our favorite leaker, Shaggy Leaks came out and said, Jason character perks, monstrous sidestep. When you use a teleport, he will teleport directly behind an enemy. Resurrectionist, the first time Jason and an ally get wrung out, they will instead be pulled back toward the center of the map and will be able to briefly fight again. Honestly, Resurrectionist sounds a little OP. As for the Joker, Shaggy Leaks came out and said, Joker's signature perks, runaway inflation, the longer Joker holds his balloon attack, the larger it grows. And then we have Joker's Wild. When Joker throws a card, he will occasionally throw an exploding Joker card instead of a normal playing card. That sounds really fun. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have that one equipped ASAP. So there's a taste of some of the perk details for both Jason and the Joker and MultiVersus. This is probably worth noting too. According to Shaggy Leaks, it looks like Banana Guard will be the reward for logging into MultiVersus the day after you complete the new tutorial. So do the tutorial and then log in one more day and then boom, you get Banana Guard. Shout out to fellow leaker Multiverse Susie for sharing that both Rick and Morty actors have recorded new lines for the relaunch. So that's good stuff. Again, here's another look at your Matrix Code Jason and the actual Jason banner right here. This Jason banner looks sick. This Matrix skin looks so fucking cool with the code going up and down. It's animated as well. It looks killer, man. Pun intended. I thought this was pretty cool. So according to Shaggy Leaks, Rift Mode will have dialogue between fights to help tell a story. So it won't be just pointless going node to node. There is some type of narrative for every season. And if you wanted to see what the roster is going to look like at launch, this is it. This is your first look at the return of MultiVersus roster. Boy, is it clean? Few things of note to discuss. Each character mastery ends with 150 gleamium, so that's a nice incentive to actually venture out and use other characters and finish their mastery, which is cool. First, look at the Jason versus Multiverse Rift, as well as the horror attunement icon. Check it out. First things first, we have Multiversal Mayhem, then we have Rift Detectives, the number 3 coming soon eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later, the Jason versus Multiverse Rift, that horror icon up top. Then we have the Techno Terror. Rift 5 will be dedicated to the Iron Giant, and number 6 is your tutorial with Shaggy looking like he can kick my ass as Chuck Norris. So I showed you the skins of the first battle pass, and according to Shaggy, in total that's 9 skins for only 900 gleamium, with the pass itself having 1150 gleamium within it, so you should have enough to unlock every single thing and extra. So to follow that up, Shaggy said if you were to max out every character and fully complete the battle pass, you would receive a total of 5050 gleamium plus an extra 150 every time they release a new character. This is kind of shocking. According to Multiverse Susie, the support role is no longer in the Multiverse's relaunch. Steven Universe is now a tank. Gizmo and Velma and Raindog are now mages. No more support. And if you don't believe me, you can see Steven Universe, a tank, and a mage. 2 in 1. This is also worth noting, according to Bugsby, who shared this earlier, MultiVersus has pre-made perk sets, also no more running no sig perks. We have a universal perk that gives you 5% boost in damage and defense, and here's a look at the pre-made sets. 1, 2, 3, 1 dub the Generalist, 1 dub the Survivor, 1 dub the Finisher. You unlock this at level 1, you unlock this level 5, you unlock this at level 10. Well-rounded, you receive that 5% boost to damage dealt and defense. Purest motivations, your team receives a 15% damage boost for 10 seconds after an ally is rung out. If your team also selects this perk, the damage boost lasts for 20 seconds. Speed Force Assist, you receive a 5% increased base movement speed. Jason, you need that because you're slow as fuck. Pugilist, am I saying that right? What is English? Your melee attacks deal increased damage. Press the advantage. Your team applies a stack of Weekend when knocking back enemies that are above 125 damage. If your teammate also selects this perk, Weekend is applied above 110 damage instead. Kind of OP. Too fast to block. Your dash attacks break armor. That's OP because I think it's confirmed as well every character has a dash attack. Then you get the Last Stand. While you have at least 100 damage, knocking back enemies applies Weekend. Armor Killer. Hitting an armor enemy will briefly stop them from using armor. Again, this is an overview of some of the perks you can use in MultiVersus' relaunch. Shout out to Bugs for sharing this. We've been speculating for a while now, ever since the Townsville stage got revealed, that Mojo Jojo would probably have the ability to be a stage hazard of some kind and interfere in the midst of the match. Well, according to Multiverse Susie, Mojo Jojo is fully voiced and he will do actions across Townsville stage, such as dragging you or launching a rocket at you. And there's actually some gameplay out there, so go click that link and check that out. And speaking of Rift mode, it has 5 difficulties: easy, experienced, crushing, insanity, and loony. So there's no excuses, you can get it done. And if you've been wondering how much it's gonna cost you to get the Batman Who Laughs skin for Joker, it's 100,000 prestige points, so you better get to grinding. That's kind of a lot. So there you go. It's been just non-stop news ever since the gameplay for Jason dropped this morning. Safe to say tomorrow I'll probably have more to discuss, but everybody who got early access is just uploading their footage, and we're constantly getting confirmation on a bunch of new things for pretty much everything. So we'll see what happens. But what do you think of the battle pass? What do you think of the rewards? What do you think of the perk system? What do you think of the cost of things we've discussed? Let me know all of that in the comment section down below. Shout out to everybody who made this video possible. You guys are the legends. If you guys enjoyed the video though, do me a solid, please. Take a second, drop a like on it, subscribe for some more multiverse content like this on the channel. Until next time, been your host, Ben Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe. Those Matrix skins are so sick. Agent Smith dropping soon. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
On it crack, but I'm not sure.